Hey, good people, what's up? Today I'm doing crazy sort of 7 videos in one day, and I just feel like I am, kind of charged up because the winter is here, and I actually have to return a lot of these bottles and samples. So I have covered already three, and then I did two just now, and this is gonna be like the second last video. So this is gonna be House of Aramis. You guys see from the title, this fragrance has nothing on YouTube. So far I didn't see, I think Perfume Mister or Perfume Master, there's one channel, they just showcase it but they don't review. So they actually have one video just showing the bottle. But this is a 2019 release from the House of Aramis. And Aramis is one house doesn't get so much love. This is one of the most underappreciated house. I just cannot tell you how sad it makes me. Back in the days, I used to think when I started my journey, I thought Aramis and Armani, they are kind of like brothers. So they are the same house perhaps. I didn't have any clue. But today, we're gonna be like looking at a newer version of Aramis for him. This is a classic, guys. I call this a James Bond sort of fragrance. It has this perfect leather, I think tobacco, either one, leather, tobacco, spices, a lot of this lemon back, old school style. And it's a very lovely sort of spicy fragrance for man, masculine fragrance, but has a dated feel to it because it's not from modern days, okay? So this has a lot of other fragrance that has this kind of bottle. Tobacco Reserve, I think there's a leather, and perhaps there are a few others, I do not know, but I did this one and Tobacco Reserve. So check out those reviews. So today we're going to be seeing what Aramis is doing in the modern time. And today we're going to be looking at this perfume. I think this is called Special Blend. Let me check out the box. Yes, Special Blend. I tried to find this on fragrnatica, nothing. I just got it today. I'm doing initial impression today. I have this sprayed on paper, and then this is dry down. So let me tell you everything you need to know about this on initial thoughts and who's it for, what does it smell like. You have some idea, and in time I'll update with the performance. So the fragrance first of all has the similar looking packaging, but the box color is a little bit different. So it has this nice sort of gold brand here. I don't know what you call this kind of like labeling in this nice little packaging. It looks like a red sky, and huge thanks goes to breadstocks, who reminded me this looks like End of Days, that film of Arnold Schwarzenegger, where he actually was fighting the devil, trying to save a girl. A very interesting movies. I really miss this kind of movie times, like that time, whatever movies were being released, I used to really enjoy. Great action and good time, basically for guys, So golden, and then this kind of like a red sky kind of mix. And this is a limited time release, as far as I understand. EDP concentration, and this is 110 ml. Okay, up there looks like that. Side, the whole pattern content is very nice and scary, kind of like horror movie theme, but very mysterious kind of a box. Really like it. Very vintage, kind of like polos, a safari kind of a presentation. The bottle, they maintain the same bottle, but a little bit different. Side by side with original Aramis, same bottle size, same cap, everything. Just the tag here is a little bit more premium. Bottom looks like that. Juice color is a little bit different. I think this is more boozy. This is more yellowish. So the bottle, I would say it's not the most premium looking bottle, but I really like it because it is very classy. Okay, so the cap is snug fit, doesn't cling onto place, but you can pick it up, and it's very sort of a flimsy cap. The atomizer is like old days Aventus or Creed sprayers, tall sprayer like a Polo Green used to have this kind of sprayer. So let me show you the spray and talk about it. Okay, really nice mist you can see, but it actually shoots, like it expands when it shoots. So this perfume is retailing for $150 at this moment in the world market. Not cheap. And when I saw that, I'm like, damn. Like Special Blend is written here, by the way, also. I saw USB is offering it for like 30 something dollars. I'm like, that is unbelievable. And I immediately grabbed it. It's unbelievable how much, like value you're gonna get from this perfume. So this perfume is supposed to be, it's more reachable, more modern, and more recent, whatever notes or trend is going on, they're trying to catch up with that and try to make a modern kind of formulation. Today itself, I tested it a lot. See, many sprays are missing. So I think this is a very boozy, spicy, kind of like a, I would say, rich and masculine fragrance. Okay, it opens up. One of my brothers, I think in the group, he wrote his interpretation. He said he's from India, and he said he gets kind of like a lemony sort of opening, and it goes slight bit of cinnamon and kind of like spices, I think he said. and then kind of like Boozy. What I really get from it is the opening. After he mentioned it, I can get some lemon. Okay, there is some citrusy elements, but not just citrus. It's not a summer perfume. It smells like very rich, right from up top. Moment you spray it, it smells drop dead gorgeous. It is like Boozy barrel of whiskey. I said it's a whiskey or barrel of whiskey in the cowboy state where they produce and have the bar, you know, like a old school bar. You can smell some whiskey up top with this citrus. So it is also very spicy. And the spices, according to my brother in the group who wrote this, I think brother Subramaniam, I forgot who wrote it. He said he gets cinnamon. Yes, there's definite spicy cinnamon in there, but I would imagine also there's cardamom and there is a little bit of pepper, a lot of pepper really. And perhaps there is lavender as well, kind of gives it a fougere feel, but it's a very bold statement still. It's a very nice little opening. Reminds me a little bit of pure malt, much less sweeter, much more spicier, boozier fragrance. So I'm guessing there's a lot of pepper in this, and the lavender combo gives that nice sort of a thick feel to the fragrance, but it gets easier. Like Tobacco Reserve, it got on the dry down, it got much better than the opening, but this one from the first spray, this is drop dead gorgeous. Opening is great. The dry down goes a little bit of, reminds me of Rasasi Wow, Rasasi Sotur Wow, that woody, spicy, Bulgari Man in Black, kind of like has that peppery feel. And I don't know what else is in there. Perhaps there's tobacco or whatever, I do not know. But this is one hell of a fragrance. Only, I think, was that page called Bottom Note? I forgot BaseNotes. I think they have only one reviewer who reviewed this. When I read his description, spot on, read on that description. So I would suggest this is good for like people who are wearing leather jackets, and then youthful people, leather jacket bikers, who like to drive late night in cold weathers. This is a beautiful fragrance for that. So I think this is much more smoother, much more I'd say dynamic, and much more less like the original one. I'm not saying this is bad. This is really a classic fragrance. It's like a tuxedo or a suit, but this is good for 40 years plus, like in my humble opinion. This is good for 20 plus. Anybody who's in college, university, this fragrance is going to appeal to them. But in the hot time, like summer months, I think you can wear few less sprays. That would be good on the shirt. It lasted on me pretty okay. And that's pretty much it. Longevity, I'll update in upcoming months or a few weeks. So pretty much, I think it's going to be a good performer, but it doesn't choke you. But one last caution of this perfume. Since this is very boozy and spicy, and you know those notes are there, heavy notes, do not apply it. Let's say you are in the car, you know, you're in the car and then you just want to spray in the car. It will disturb others, okay? Opening blast is very strong, boozy, whiskey-like. And another thing is, if you live in a small room and you're going to be in the room for a very long time, do not overspray. The smell will stay stuck in the room. So before you leave the room, just pre-spray like 10-15 minutes before you leave. That's the only caution. So overall, the smell and everything, very, very impressive, very classy, gentlemanly like. Please, reviewers, my request to you, humble request, give this house a little bit more love. I mean, review it, let people know out there there's a great house like Aramis, alongside other mainstream like Pakuraban, Versace. You know, they're great houses, Polo, but Aramis, like Jacques Boger, they need a lot more recognition, guys. Okay, I just bought this perfume just to put a review out there. You know, that's the only reason I bought it. Blind bought it. I didn't need to buy this, but it was a great blind buy. So I'm not gonna rate it just yet, but check out special blend by Aramis EDP Concentration 2019 release. I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.